All right, everybody. Y'all know who it is, Metro Meta, and
At one Marcus Flowers.
we'd like to thank you for watching and listening to our content. We'd like to thank you even more if you leave a like, a comment.
Subscribe, definitely subscribe. We need that. Subscribe, subscription.
Hey, don't forget to share with all your friends and tell us how you feel.
And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that you got it from 26 and Glencoe Media Network.
Keep it real.
Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Marcus Flowers, aka Flo, aka Flo's my hero, aka Call Me What You Want, just don't call me lazy. And we are here for a brand new podcast today. This is something that's been stewing in the back of my mind for a minute, and with everything going on in the world, you just want to create sometimes, and that is what I am doing right now with this. And it is perfect. Today is May 5th. 2020, Cinco de Mayo. So if you are out there, please be safe. If you're drinking tequila, please be safe. And if you have some of the rocks tequila, please hit the comments. Let me know where you found it. I am in Colorado, so I did not see it when I went to the liquor store. But enough of that. Not only is it Cinco de Mayo, this is with everything going on in the world with the pandemic, coronavirus, COVID-19. You already know. Is the mic on?
Yeah.
Okay. So with COVID-19 and everything, so I just wanted to let y'all know that this is a brand new podcast. This is strictly dedicated to esports, electronic sports, baby. Everything is online. Everything has transferred from online. Everything. If you think about it, it's online. Basketball, online. Baseball, online. Football, online. Racing online. And so with 26 and Glencoe Media Network, we have to be online too, because we are here for you and we are giving you guys a brand new podcast. It is called Unlimited Ammo. And first off, this was just a monumental day in esports, because the NBA 2K League, which is NBA 2K, and ESPN decided, hey, we're going to stream the entirety of the 2K League on ESPN2. So for 6 weeks from May to July, all NBA 2K matches, all games will be on ESPN2 at 5 p.m. and 7. That's my fault. 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern. But enough of that. Let's just get into the news real quick. So, with the 2K League, we had 4 matchups tonight. We had 76ers GC versus Raptors Uprising GC, Cavs Legion GC versus Pacers Gaming, Kings Guard Gaming versus Warriors Gaming, and Mavs Gaming versus Hawks Talon GC. And let's talk about the first game, 76ers GC versus Raptors GC. And if you've been following the 2K League, you already know how the 76ers were coming. They made it to the championship last year. They lost in a heartbreaking fashion to Game 7 to the Minnesota to the Timberwolves gaming. So they were looking to bounce back, but that isn't quite what happened. Kenny got game came. Let me make sure I get his name right. Kenny got worked. He averaged 40 points in both of the games, so that's 80 points on 2 games. And he scores 51 in Game 2 as Raptors Uprising. They sweep the 76ers GC 2-0 to open the season. Now, I will say, when it comes to this game, when it comes to the 76ers, they're very much a one-man team. It goes, hey, if you can stop Radiant, you stop the team. And that's what happened. Raptors Uprising just stopped Radiant from really getting going, getting to his spots, getting to where he was facilitated in the right way. And they were never able to recover, and just the Raptors Uprising really took advantage of that. It was quite a remarkable show. One of the things that actually surprised me was that the 76ers did not show a lot of fight in these 2 games. I was thinking that maybe they would have some of that fire, because when you're so close to tasting victory of getting your team's first championship, you're thinking, okay, I'm going to go to the offseason and play Pro-Am. I'm going to be online. I'm going to be around the world playing against different players, getting my skills up. But it just seems like this team was sleepwalking and the Raptors uprising that really just did a whole upheaval with their roster, really took advantage of that. And not only did they take advantage of that, they showed to the league that they are not here to play, they are here to win. And I know it's super early in the season, but I will say Kenny got works. He's one of my favorites to be MVP. But moving on, so Cavs Legion GC versus Pacers Gaming. So Cavs Legion also sweep the Pacers Gaming, and I wasn't that surprised with that just because Pacers Gaming, they're an alright team. So and just looking at their roster, I saw a few of their players, but just like nothing, like their players didn't really stand out to me. So with Cavs Legion, what happened during the first game, there was a sequence during the third quarter where Strainer just went crazy. He was shooting threes from all over the place. He was in the corner at the top of the key at the baseline. Strainer just went crazy, and he took them to a victory. And he actually averaged 25 points in Cavs Legion two wins over the Pacers Gaming in their season opener. Also, I want to give credit to let me find his name real quick. I don't want to. CB13, Charlie. No, not Charlie. Nope, that's Warriors. Wrong. Wrong. My fault, y'all. I can't. Anyway. Oh, Trey. My fault. Trey dropped 19 points to help Cavs Legion in that game 2 with the win. So shout out to him. Next game, Kings Guard Gaming versus Warriors Gaming. Warriors take both games 2-0. This is it. Charlie was the one who really went to work for the Warriors Gaming. He averaged 21 points, 11.5 rebounds, and 5 assists. So he really Pete B. Ballin was really the Warriors' focal point when it came to these games. And last but not least, we had Mavs Gaming versus Hawks Talon GC. Hawks Talon, they are I think they're they're not an expansion team. But Mavs win 2-0, and this isn't really surprising because in the 3 years that the league has been around, Mavs Gaming has not dropped the season opener yet. And it was great. It was thanks to the work of I don't want to give y'all the wrong name. PB Ballin. That's the Mavs. Yeah, no. PB Ballin, he really showed up for the Mavs and Warriors. Oh, Warriors, it was Charlie for Warriors, my mistake. So yeah, but yeah, no, this is that was basically the 2K League for the night. Moving on, we have the Call of Duty League. So basically, this is at this point in the season, this is Dallas's season to lose. They are actually the first team this season to actually win both of their home openers. They beat the Atlanta FaZe. I'm saying that right? FaZe. They beat Atlanta FaZe in the finals of the Chicago Huntsman home series on Sunday. And the Dallas Empire has been a combined 0-5 against some of these teams. So I was great for them to get their revenge. So I give number 1 in my power rankings. I give it to the Dallas Empire. They beat the Chicago Huntsmen and Atlanta FaZe. Shotzi was good for the Empire this weekend, and he posted the highest overall KD among all players, 1.29, and the hardest on hardpoint, 1.3. Right behind them at spot number 2 is Atlanta FaZe. So you know the Atlanta FaZe, they're a very tricky team. They're always good, but sometimes they don't really perform when they need to perform. But they're really good. They're like 11-2. Their last week they went 3-1. So even though they are kind of a young team, they've really been showing out, and they're in 2 positions right now. They need to improve in the new online era, just because FaZe, they all have a headquarters, But of course, with everything going on, they're scattered, so that's kind of a drawback for them. And also, they need redemption to take home a second tournament win after failing to do so last weekend. And the next tournament, they are the clear favorites, so they'll hopefully they will put it on. And my last, I'm gonna just give y'all three. My last power ranking would go to the Chicago Huntsmen. The Chicago Huntsmen, they had a shot at redemption this week, but a team that like they have a lot of experience, but it just didn't come for them. Last week they went 2-2. There was no victory. There was no good spot for them during this past week. And the Huntsmen, they managed to redeem themselves against the New York Sublimers in a knockout match, but they were swept aside by Dallas in the semifinals, so nobody likes that. But that's enough of the Call of Duty League. CSGO, Counter-Strike Go. I'm gonna be 100 with you guys. I'm not as familiar with this, and I'm getting my bearings about it. But one thing that I did see, let me bring it up. So this was like super crazy when I saw this. So 5 men were charged with corruption in the Australian esports betting scandal. And of course that included Counter-Strike Go. That's the main esport in Australia. And they were charged this year, but the investigation, they were charged this month, but the investigation has been going on for the past year. So just something like that. And last but not least, we are talking about my favorite real sport. I don't want to call it real sport. My favorite sport, baseball. It was the end of the MLB Players League, and Tampa Bay Rays pitcher Blake Snell captured the inaugural MLB show Players League championship, sweeping White Sox counterpart Lucas Giolito with three straight victories to claim the best of 5 of Virtual World Series. If you've been following the Players League, this was not surprising. Snell was on just like a crazy super one. And, you know, myself as a Rockies fan, I thought David Dahl would really hold it down for us. But, like in real life, the Rockies always fail to deliver. And that's what he did in this. He did not deliver for us. We were in the field. We didn't even make it to the playoffs. But shout out to Snell. He went 24-5. This was really great thing. Although baseball, there's nothing quite like baseball, but this really takes the cake. Like, this helps a lot. So shout out to him. And I think that's about it today. So just make sure that you are following us on all social media platforms. 26th and Glencoe Media Network on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Make sure you like our YouTube page, 26th and Glencoe Media Network. I'm aiming to do this daily, so just stay tuned for another Unlimited Ammo. Follow me on all social media platforms at Flows My Hero. And until next time, peace.
All right, everybody. Y'all know who it is, Metro Meta and
At One Marcus Flowers.
And we'd like to thank you for watching and listening to our content. We'd like to thank you even more if you leave a like, a comment.
Subscribe. Definitely subscribe. We need that. Subscribe. Subscription.
Hey, don't forget to share with all your friends and tell us how you feel.
And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that you got it from 26 and Glencoe Media Network.
Keep it real.